YouTube, today we're doing a tier list which I haven't done in so long, and I mean literally the longest. Sorry there's no movies on Movie Monday. I don't think there's gonna be any for a while, so I'm sorry. So I'm gonna just try to figure out what I'm gonna do on Mondays. But today we'll be doing a candy tier list, which I'm so excited for because I'm actually a really huge sweet tooth. Like I'm a huge sweets lover. Like I don't know, I just love sweets. They're good. Let's get into this, and we're starting off with Warheads. And honestly, to me, they're good. I mean, it's like, yes, there's a lot of flavors of Warhead, and they're sour, which I don't mind. I don't think the sour gets too much to me, but I feel like there's not every flavor is good. Like lemon and cherry are terrible, in my opinion. I don't think I've tried grape, watermelon, blue raspberry, and apple, dude, are goated. And for that reason, I think it's good. I don't think it's mid just because I feel like those flavors kind of push it up over the top. So yeah, Warhead is good. Not great, only if like they had two better flavors than lemon and cherry. But now let's move it to Reese's Pieces. I mean, let's be honest, it's great. I love the candy coating, dude. The candy coating is so good. Like, oh my gosh. With like surrounding like the chocolate or the peanut butter caramel, which one's inside exactly. But dude, it is just an amazing candy. Like, it is terrific, dude. Especially at movie theaters, to get yourself a bag of this or like a box, whatever they come in with your local theater. It is goated. So good. But now we're moving on to Hubba Bubba. Can't lie, it's mid. Hubba Bubba is so mid. Like, you don't understand how mid it is. Like, it's 30 seconds of just pure glory. Pure glory. Just the best gum you've ever had, and then just the rest of the time you're chewing on just flavorless gum. Literally just flavorless gum. For that reason, it gets mid. Because it has such high of high, and then such low of low. And it just meets in the middle of mid. Now for 100 grand. Honestly, it's great. I love like how has like little crunches like on the chocolate itself, and then the caramel on the inside, and it's just so good. Like 100 grand, dude. When I was little, did I go like trick or treat shopping? Yes, trick or treat shopping. When I go trick or treating, or like I just want like a good chocolate, dude. 100 grand every single time, dude. I would be so happy when I saw it. At first, I can't lie, I was kind of skeptical about it, but dude, now realizing dude how good it was, how great it was, I appreciate it for that. But now, let's move on to Bazooka. Bazooka is hot trash. It is terrible. Bazooka is the most disgusting gum I've ever had. Actually, no, besides those pink ones. I think they're literally called like bubble gum. It's just, Bazooka is so gross. It is hard to chew. Literally feels like you're chewing on a rock. Has no flavor. The only plus side is it has a comic inside of it. And even that, I don't even care about the comics because I'm here for gum, not a comic. So it is just, I hate them so much. If I see any of these bazookas, I'm like, you can have it. I don't even care. Like, don't even like give me them at all. But now let's move on to Gobstoppers. Honestly, they're a top tier mid. It's like they're just hard shell candies. I mean, I guess when they're like more smaller, you could chew into, which is like they're kind of just sit in your mouth. You get like a lot of flavor. And for that reason, I feel like the flavors are good. I'm not really a fan of hard candy, but the flavors are redeeming, where it makes it mid, in my opinion. But now let's move on to Sour Patch Kids. I hate Sour Patch Kids. I don't know what it is. I'm just not a fan of it. Like, it gets stuck to your teeth. And also, too, like, just like, I'm not a fan of the flavors, especially again, the lemon one. Like, if something's already sour, why make it lemon? It makes no sense. Oh, but sour is already lemon, so it should be so much of a difference. Yes, it is. Lemon is already sour, so why would you want more sour? Especially when everything else is kind of like mild in sourness. You're just making something extra sour. In my opinion, that just makes it so mid, and I am just not a fan of it at all. Let's move on to hot tamales. I am not a fan of hot tamales. Like, why would I want a hot candy? Which makes no sense. Want anything hot? Get a bag of chips. Eat something spicy. Why would you want a hot candy? It makes no sense. None at all. Like, zero zilch. But let's get past that and let's move on to Tootsie Pops. They're good. They're top of mid. They're literally just candy. Like, it's like a chocolate lollipop that's covered. It's like coated in candy, and honestly, it's not bad. I actually did a science project in like I think 6th or 7th grade, whereas like we like had to test like how many it looks it took to get a Science Tootsie Pop. Some people got 1,000, some people got like surprisingly 300. I was like, I think like around the 500 to 600 range, and honestly, it's not a bad flavor. Like I say my personal favorite is either the red one or the chocolate one, which is just chocolate flavored Tootsie Pop, which is just chocolate on chocolate, which kind of doesn't make sense. Yeah, those honestly, it's not bad. They're just not the best lollipops in my opinion. They're just all right. Now let's move on to Sweet Tarts, and these are the hard candies version. And you're gonna be the hard candies, in my opinion, they're a mid. I say I like the tardiness more of the Sweet Tarts than the Gobstoppers. Like the Gobstoppers has some nice refreshing flavors that's a little bit tart, But the sweet tarts, dude, I don't know. I like the tartness. Like, yes, it's a hard candy, which I'm not a fan of, but dude, it's just so good in my opinion. The tartness, but again, not a fan of it because I can't really chew it. I like chewing like on it without it getting stuck to my teeth. If that makes sense. Like Reese's Pieces, for example, which makes them so great because the flavor is there and so is the chewiness, like chocolates and everything like that. But now, let's move on to Fun Dip. Fun Dip is top of good, dude. It is so good. Yes, I understand it has a hard candy dip, but dude, the flavors of each Fun Dip, I don't even care. Yes, it's basically just pure sugar with like a flavor to it, which barely even like tastes again because it's just pure sugar. But I love sweets. That's the thing. I love sweets. Like it is so good. Now let's move on to the Jawbreakers. Top of mid, in my opinion. So good, but at the same time, again, it's a hard candy. I can't be dissing other hard candies when Jawbreakers. I literally just had gigantic hard candy. I remember, dude, from the ice cream truck every single time I can. Like there was like an era from like I was like in middle school where I would literally just get Jawbreakers. Like it will come like this little casing to where it had like an eyeball on it. It's like a little person like Mike Wazowski, and like inside the Mike Wazowski kind of toy, it was a Jawbreaker. Dude, revolutionary, dude. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And I would always get it just licking on it just like here and there during the day. Like that thing would last me days. But again, I just hated it. I couldn't really chew on it. Like, every time I did, I would hurt myself. I can't lie. And that's just more of a myself error than it. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it bottom of good. Actually, no. Past Warhead. I would rather have this over any of this right here. But I would have this over that. I can't lie. But now the chocolates that restaurants give you, because I know that sometimes restaurants do give you chocolates, which are these little amazing mint chocolates. Dude, it is top of good, dude. The nice, silky, smooth milk chocolate with a nice punch of mint. It is literally so good. It's not great, it's borderline great. It's like on the teetering mid of it. Just the teeter of it. I don't know what could make it better, honestly. I feel like there's just something missing from it. But it's on like the teetering of great, in my opinion. For that, it's good. Like I would have this over any of this, but I would prefer these two over this. I can't lie. Now, Lifesavers. The flavor's there, but it's just lacking like, again, hard candy. I love the chewing ones though. The gummy Lifesavers, top tier. But the hard candy ones, terrible. I hate them. They're not even good. They're like mid. I don't hate them. Okay, I can't lie. I don't hate them. They're just mid. Ringstop. Mid. Honestly though, they actually are popping with flavor though. They are really like good, juicy with flavor, especially because I obviously like it makes like you have like a lot of saliva, which is like just saliva of the flavor of the ring pop, which like enhances it more, in my opinion. Now the Three Musketeers, dude, nougat, literally it's just all nougat. I'm here for it. They don't go shy. It's either you love them or you hate them, and these are just so great, man. So freaking great, in my opinion. But Twizzlers, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Who likes Twizzlers when there's red vines? And if you like Twizzlers, you're missing the gloriousness of Twizzlers. I don't even know gloriousness is a word. But the Twizzlers are just not it, man. I hate the consistency. They feel like they're made of wax. Just like shiny wax and taste like the most artificial candy I've ever eaten in my life. Now moving on to Jolly Ranchers. They are top tier mid. They are mid because they're hard candies. But dude, if you offer me one, I would take one. The flavors are amazing besides cherry. I hate cherry so much. And which I think is the only flavor I hate of the Jolly Ranchers is cherry. Like watermelon, green apple. I think there's a strawberry one. Blue raspberry. Do blue raspberry? I mean, let's be honest. Everyone loves blue raspberry. Who doesn't? Swedish Fish mid as well. I'm not really a fan of the flavor. I don't know why. It's just like, maybe it's just like cherry something. I just can't put my finger on like what flavor it is, but just I'm not a fan of Swedish Fish, and it's like it makes my mouth feel weird, if that makes sense. Now Tootsie Rolls. Let's be honest. Who likes Tootsie Rolls? Whenever you see one like in a Halloween bag or like even offers you, was like, brother, this is literally the worst chocolate I've ever eaten. Like terrible. Literally terrible chocolate. Like to even call it chocolate is a disgrace. It is like more like gum that has fallen like into a melted chocolate. Like that's what it tastes like. Now candy necklaces. I mean, they're more of a gimmick thing. Let's be honest. They're more just a gimmick. Like I don't hate them, but they're just more of a gimmick thing. Like they're just gimmicky. Crunch. Honestly, are better than Three Musketeers. I love just like the texture with the milk chocolate. It is just so good. Like it basically is like 100 gram, but I think 100 gram is better because it has a caramel. But basically these two are the same. Just this has caramel in it because these both have like little pop crunches things in them. And they're goated for that. Next are Kit Kats. Kit Kats are so good. Okay, comment down below if you're a person that just takes a bite of it or a person that breaks it. I personally just take a bite out of it straight up. It's going down my mouth the same way. It's literally, I'm eating it no matter what. It's going on my stomach if it's cracked or eaten. But honestly, either way, this is just looks good. I love the wafers, dude, with a nice milk chocolate around it. Dude, it is so good. And I recently tried the new one, which was the donut glazed. I think it was a little bit too much of like happening for that chocolate, but dude, just the original, so good, so great, dude. It's just amazing. I would have this over any of these. Now let's go to Smarties. Honestly, it's just kind of a smaller version of a sweet tart. I can't even lie. Maybe these two like are the same company, like manufactured by the same company, but they're just there, kind of like whatever. Now let's move on to York chocolate peppermint chocolate. I can't like, these two are basically the same, but dude, the portions of this are so good. Because honestly, for me, I think it's like I would prefer like 70 to 30 chocolate or like 60 to 40 chocolate. I would prefer some like nice rich chocolate, but also mint. Now dots. If you ever approach me offering me dots, I'm telling you straight up, I ain't feeling it. Nah. Now peeps. I honestly bought them good just for the only reason that they're not really candies, kind of just sugar coated marshmallows. And for that reason, it's good because I mean, who doesn't like a marshmallow, especially covered in sugar? Now, this doesn't really feel fair because it's cookie dough covered in chocolate. I mean, let's be honest, they're both terrific things. But I'm gonna put it here. All right, I'm not gonna put it in gray or gold because I feel like that's unfair. It's cookie dough. Cookie dough isn't candy. It's more of a snack. Okay, if that makes sense. Now Starburst. I am proud to put them in goated. Every single flavor is goated. You cannot get at me. Every single flavor, you cannot tell me isn't good. Every single one of them is amazing. But now moving on to Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Let's be honest, we're even surprised. It's Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Who in their right mind doesn't like this? Unless you have like a peanut butter or chocolate allergy, then I understand. But it's like, these are the pinnacle of chocolate. Now Fruit Gushers. I say the middle of good. They're good. I just feel like to me they get a little bit too sweet because I feel like you're already having candy plus extra sugar inside that for like gusherness, so that's how popping in your mouth. But I do like it, the pop. The pop is really nice. I can't lie. It is really nice. Now Lemon Heads. Not that bad. I do actually enjoy them. But now let's go to Airheads. Airheads are so good, especially now like they have like Airhead Gummies, Airhead Extremes, dude. Just anything Airheads, I'm here for. I don't care what it is. I'm here for the Airheads, dude. Especially the mystery. Let's be honest. I think pretty sure it's a coconut flavor. I think. I don't know the mystery. If you know the mystery flavor, comment that down below. But now, these ones. I don't know the name of these exactly. I can't remember them. Root beer flavor. Okay, if I'm only talking about the root beer flavor up here. But if it's all the flavors together, it's bottom great. I can't lie. Not like I'm not saying all the flavors are like bad or good, but it's like all of them in consideration. I would prefer these candies over that. But if it's like root beer, like only the root beer one, I don't get how they could like perfectly design a lollipop that tastes exactly like a root beer soda. It is insane. Kisses are so good, man. The chocolates, dude. I think my favorite are probably the almond ones, like the ones with almonds. And like, I'm not really a fan of like peanuts in my chocolate because I feel like the peanut takes away from the chocolate. These are so good, dude. And the smoothness of the chocolate is just French kiss. And I don't even know why I tried to make an accent for French. No, Sour Patch watermelons. Same story for the Sour Patch, but just watermelon. And I feel like the watermelon flavor is at least a little bit better than the just regular ones. Now Snickers. Let's be honest, Snickers are so good, dude. I say they're right below that, just because again, I'm not a really huge fan of like peanuts or like nuts in my like cat chocolate bar. So for that, it is embodied like great because this smooths everything whole smooth. But this is like a little bit of crunch, which I do like, but it's like the nuts kind of do take away from the flavor a little bit. Twix is next. Twix, in my opinion, I think is the best chocolate, dude. It is so good, especially since you get two. Like, okay, look, these are the same price, but guess what? I'm pretty sure these are more worth the bang the buck than this is. Now moving on to Nerds. Let's be honest. Nerds are amazing. Like who doesn't like Nerds, you know? Nerds are my favorite flavor is the purple ones. And maybe they all taste the same, but dude, purple boxes, I always love getting those. Now McDuds are literally just ball versions of Tootsie Rolls. Now Milky Way. I personally think Milky Way is better than a Snickers. I love the caramelness of it. It's a smooth chocolate and caramel. I can't remember if it has nougat in it. I don't think it does. But even then, dude, it's just like this has nougat, peanuts, and chocolate. This is just caramel and chocolate. So good. Now these lollipops, I can't remember the names of them, but I think they're better than the pops, the Tootsie Pops, in my opinion. Pop Rocks. I feel like they're just same thing, kind of gimmicky, and like they're just meant like I think more for excitement when you have them, but not as much as flavor. Yes, like they do have a good amount of flavor. Like yes, they have a good amount. Like they're kind of mid flavor, but kind of same thing as this, gimmicky. But I would have these more over the necklaces. Mike and Ike's. I'm not a huge fan of licorice, which is like obviously kind of like Twizzlers and Mike Ike's here. They're just not that good, man. I don't know. Like they look so appealing that like the flavors, like man, like, I feel like if I had just have like amazing candy. Not even close. Don't even Not even close. But now for M&Ms. I think these are just the regular chocolate coating ones. Honestly, they're basically, these two are kind of the same in my opinion. I think these are a little bit better because I do like the more of the chocolatey candy than more of it just like the actual candy coating. But these are still good, especially the M&M minis, which I think these are. It's like little cylinder containers. Are so good, man. Are so good. Now jelly beans. Honestly, the bottle admit, I'm not really a fan of jelly beans. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the flavors I'm eating or something, but just I'm not really a fan of them. Maybe it's a texture thing. Just I'm not really a fan. I've done like I think the jelly bean challenge was like you see the disgusting ones or not. Those are fun to do, you know. Those are a fun time to play with your family or friends. Now Whoppers. Honestly, I'm a fan of the Whoppers. I like the crunch of the Whopper, you know, especially the flavor too. I think it's a cookie inside of it. It's like a chocolate covered cookie. I think it is, and honestly, it's not too bad. No, I can't remember the name of these, but dude, these are disgusting. It's like flavor for like 10 seconds and then just pure chewing on plastic. It is disgusting. Honestly, in my opinion. Now Skittles are in the bottom of great. Dude, honestly, it's like they're good and great at the same time. As like my favorite version is sour. Sour are the best ones, don't get at me. Okay, now Laffy Taffy. The only good flavor is banana, in my opinion. The other ones are okay. So for that reason, it went top of mid. Like, in my opinion, my favorite flavor is just banana. Like, just banana is good enough. Not gummy bears. Come on, who doesn't love gummy bears? Dude, they're so good. It's such a good snack. Like, chewy, the great flavor. I love the mystery flavor of gummy bears. They are goated. Baby Ruth. I can't remember them too much, but I'm gonna put them in mid. But I do know they're actually pretty good. I can't put them high. Like, I say behind. There. Actually, no. Over these. Candy corn. Controversial take. Alright, let that be known now. Controversial take. I would rather have candy corn over any other candy. Candy corn is the best candy in my opinion. Everyone's like, it tastes like wax, it tastes like this. No, it is so good. I remember once, I bought 5 pounds of candy corn, ate it throughout the whole year. It was so good, man. This is the best candy in my opinion. Now Almond Joy. Honestly, they're not that bad. They're kind of good. I mean, I like the freshness of the coconut. I mean, it's fine. In my opinion, they're better than mint. I would have this over any of these. Now Pixie Sticks, honestly, are literally just pure sugar. It's literally just sugar in a can, or like in a little like fondue thing, whatever you want to call it, like a little stick. They're good, I guess. It's just straight up sugar. I mean, there's nothing else I can say about it. Just straight up sugar. Hershey's are top tier great. I don't know. Just to me, they're not the best. If that makes sense. It's like they're up there, but they're not amazing. Which is like. It sucks because like they're right there, like especially almond ones that I'm not gonna be a fan. I'm not a fan of the almond Hershey's. They're terrible in my opinion. Whole almond on the bottom of it. It's like, what is that, my guy? Hershey's though are good. It is a smooth chocolate, which I can't lie. It is a smooth chocolate bar, but just for me, I would rather have the other chocolate bars up there than the Hershey's, in my opinion. And the rest of the candies, I don't think I've ever tried, or like I tried them so long ago that it's just like I can't really specifically remember how they would taste. But this is the list. Goated, I would pick any of these over any of these. Like I would go on my way to get these. Great is like, yeah, I love these. These are pretty good. Good is like, maybe I'll get them once in a while. Mid is like, all right, if you offer me them, I will take it, but I won't go my way to get them. Hate is like, don't even offer me these. Like, these are terrible. But this is my list. Comment down below if you want to see more of these, and also what is candy, and also what is your least favorite. But have a wonderful day. Bye bye.